Hi, my name is Heather Vahid Hardy, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
This is Amanda, the real deal Serrano, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Hi, I'm Courtney. And I'm Janita. And you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, colorful analyst and trainer Teddy Atlas was interested in taking the job offer made by former unified Mexican superstar boxer, heavyweight world champion, Andy Ruiz Jr. Andy Ruiz Jr. fired his longtime trainer, Manny Robles, after he suffered a loss to now two-time unified British heavyweight world champion superstar boxer, Anthony Joshua. So now, Andy Ruiz was looking for a new trainer, and he sought out Teddy Atlas, who's a no-nonsense trainer, right? Very old school. And Teddy Atlas had this to say. He said that they had to have a period of time where they had a feeling out process, interview, so to speak, where, they want to get to know, well, Teddy Atlas wants to get to know Andy Ruiz because he stated that Andy Ruiz's diet is an addiction. He says it's equivalent to that of a drug addiction. He says, so dealing with that is a very tough situation. And he says, I'm a straightforward guy. I'm not in this to take a paycheck from Andy Ruiz. I'm going to tell him that I'm in this to win. So I hope your heart is into it. And I hope your mind is into it. And I hope you're committed to this, because I am. I'm not here to cash a check. He's also stated he feel like this is the straw that broke the camel's back. He says that he believes that weight didn't play a huge role in his loss to Anthony Joshua in the rematch. He says that was a great excuse, but that's not the reason. At the end of the day, technically, he just didn't cut off the ring. He didn't cut off the ring correctly. He didn't have no answer for a guy who boxed him on the outside. He said he fell into a similar situation when he fought Joseph Parker. Now, Joseph Parker gave Andy Ruiz far more opportunities than Anthony Joshua did because of his size and lack of skill on the outside and power that Anthony Joshua has. Joshua is just a bigger fighter. He's a more accomplished fighter, more well-rounded fighter than Joseph Parker. So he stated that Joseph Parker gave him far more openings than Anthony Joshua did. So he was still able to have success against Joseph Parker. But at the end of the day, it came down to mentality and game plan, and he didn't have that. So he feel like Anthony Joshua would have won even if he was in great shape, because he just didn't know how to cut the ring off. He says he told Andy Ruiz Jr. that come to New York and we'll have to have, a sort of training camp, so to speak. You get away from everything and everybody, and, we just seclude ourselves and see if this works. He says now, after being straightforward and being, an honest person, he feels like Andy Ruiz just wasn't up to the task. So he says that he has not heard back from Andy Ruiz or his team now. He says they never replied. They never called him back. He says, and that's okay, because he rather Andy Ruiz understand that he's a straightforward guy. He rather Andy Ruiz understand that, he's a no-nonsense guy and he's not there to take a check. So, this leads me to believe that Andy Ruiz is not committed to the sport of boxing as he says he is. And he says he's going to dedicate himself, regroup himself, and commit himself back to the sport of boxing so he can be successful. But not responding to Teddy Atlas when Teddy Atlas, and maybe he's too blunt, but Teddy Atlas, being honest and being straightforward, and you don't respond to that and asking you, to seclude yourself for a little while to get to know one another, and you can't do that, leads me to believe that Andy Ruiz is just not committed to the sport of boxing. He's committed to the lifestyle he's awarded from the two Joshua fights. And I don't know if we'll ever see Andy Ruiz Jr. Regain the form he did going into the Joshua fight. I think it's a situation where he caught lightning in a bottle, but he dropped the bottle and the bottle bust open and the lightning got away. He's been going back and forth via social media with once beaten British heavyweight contender Dillian the Body Snatcher White. But if Andy Ruiz is not locked in and not focused, it's kind of pointless at this point in time. I like Andy Ruiz. I think he has a great guy. I think he has all the skill sets to be successful, as we saw in the Joshua fight. Dropped him 4 times and stopped him in the 7th round. But he has to commit himself to the sport. And it just seems as if he's more committed to lifestyle outside of the sport than inside the sport. And ultimately, it's going to cost him his career. But that's all I got for y'all, man. I think that Andy Ruiz could beat Dillian White if he's locked in and focused and committed. That's just my opinion. And if he listened to Teddy Atlas, brought in Teddy Atlas, and got the right game plan, he will be able to be successful against Anthony Joshua. Matchroom CEO and promoter Eddie Hearn, who promotes Anthony Joshua, said he believes that they'll give Andy Ruiz another chance. So the opportunity is there to redeem himself, but it's up to him to actually redeem himself. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is Jasmine. Thank you for watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, soy Jasmine. Gracias por ver Sangre Azul Deportes TV. Gracias.